All right,
Yeah.
record. Okay, cool. All right, guys. For you guys that don't know me, I'm Jesse Miller. I am, I don't know, I'm hanging out here with the coolest people here, I guess. But my why is, well, it started out just like Megan. It started out for one reason, but obviously we all have more than just our why. We have reasons and everything else that add to what we are here. And my why when I first started out was just getting out of my crappy job and trying to get something else going. As time goes on, we start to build our team, and my why gets more focused around what else I want versus just what I want. I guess if that makes sense. But as you start to build a team, you start to build relationships with that team, and you start to see other people's lives being changed that's underneath you. Your why kind of changes with that, and you start to see you're changing people's lives that are becoming really close to you, and that becomes important. Just as well as your own family. Now you have these other people that are more like your family at this point, and it's important that you help them grow as well as you. So it's kind of a more responsibility, but honestly, we all have our own business, but it's still, we're all here together to help out. And I think that's kind of starting to become more of my why, and, reaching out to everybody I can and helping them grow as well, as making sure that, I'm doing the same thing for myself. Challenges, creating new opportunities, and just trying to make things good for everybody who's in my downline as well as my upline, and just being the best I can be for myself, and then projecting that out to everyone else, and trying to make sure that I help as many people as I can along the way. So there you go. I'm just going to keep it short. I talk a lot, so if I don't shut it down, I'm liable to keep going.
That's a record. That's an all-time Jesse Miller record.
I've already had my talk today. I was on a call this morning at 6:30. So.
Oh my gosh. All right. Anyone else want to introduce and say their why?
So I'll go next just to make it quick.
Go for it.
Can you guys see me? I mean, I'm outside, but
yeah.
Yeah.
See me? Okay. So anyway, I'm Nicole, and I've been a coach now for a little bit over a year. Anna is my upline, and we were roommates in college, and Meg's and us three, we were all roommates. And she just kind of introduced me to it. I mean, I had done Beachbody products for years. I mean, right when Turbo Jam came out. I mean, I was 2007, way back in the day. So it was pretty easy for me just to jump on because I had believed in it. But my why in the beginning was just, I really wanted the discounts. I had cut down from working as a nurse to just kind of a PRN. So, Matt and I mean, we were financially okay with his job, but I mean, it was just a huge difference with me not working and with a brand new baby. So I wanted the discounts. And then, now that our team has grown, it's just kind of fun just to see everybody like blossom and, and just expand and become leaders. So my why is just, obviously like to help people, but to help my team. I think that's kind of fun right now. So that's about it.
Awesome job, Nicole. Anyone else want to introduce and say their why? Okay, go Anna.
Now that I left and came on the iPad, so hopefully you guys can see me and hear me. I'm Anna. I started up Beachbody coaching over a year ago, and Tina Gonzalez had befriended me over years, the famous Tina Gonzalez. And so for me, I never did any Beachbody products. Mine was really, my why was to sign on and create a financial freedom for myself and family. And I needed an exit strategy from my soul-sucking job of 13 years. So, I went back after my maternity leave, and I created that exit strategy and that freedom to be able to walk away from that and do other things that I love and pursue. So, here I am with such an amazing team. You guys are all amazing. My why continues to be my family. And, and your why changes. Mine was really like exit strategy, but it changes over time. And, for the financial reasons, that's going to be always a number one for my family. But also my why changed recently, and it was really, once I saw the team growing and kind of going off of what Nicole said, just seeing everybody doing so well and how Beachbody has changed their lives. I think that's when your why kind of takes a shift, and it's not so much about your family, but it's like a bigger picture. So my why is to help other dreamers become doers, and find that freedom, whatever it may be.
Awesome. Anyone else want to jump in?
I'll go ahead and I'll jump in. My name is Kathy, and I'm Megan's mom. Haha. Megan got me, introduced me to Shakeology, and I was just always, I'd read up about it, and it really has some really good health benefits. For those of you who've read my critique that Megan put on a few, I don't know, maybe it was about 3 months ago, I was having all kinds of health issues. My blood, it was more high cholesterol, blood sugar. I was on Shakeology for a while, and my doctor asked me, what are you doing different? Because all your numbers keep on improving. And I was really excited about that because I knew Shakeology it's a good resource. It has really good nutrients in it. And I felt by taking the Shakeology, it was actually helping me become healthier inside. For those of you who don't realize, I was diagnosed with thyroid cancer back in the year 2000, and I've had a lot of issues, and I was constantly, every time they do blood work, the blood work came back that I still had the markers for thyroid cancer. The last 3 blood tests that I have had have brought me that I am negative for thyroid cancer. The only thing that I can contribute this to is the Shakeology, because it's giving my body what it needs to heal and to get better. And this is my thing as to why, because I want to help other people that have problems. And if you read up on the lupus and all these other diseases and MS that people have had, and they've been on the Shakeology, and it's helped put them in remission, this stuff really, to me, it worked for me. And if it can work for me, it might be able to work for somebody else. Yeah. And why I talked to one of my friends, and I'm pushing the fact that what Shakeology did for me, maybe can do for you. So just give it, just try it for a month. And that's my thing, is I want to help other people get better, because I believe Shakeology has helped me. And that's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
Awesome, Kathy. I didn't know that. That's really fantastic.
I had tears.
I know.
So cool. I cried too when I was in the doctor's office, because she's going like, what are you doing? She says, your markers are coming down. You don't have the thyroid cancer markers anymore. I'm like, oh, it's got to be Shakeology.
Yeah.
That's the only thing different that I was doing. So cool. So it's a good product. It's good stuff.
It really is.
It works.
Anyone else want to introduce and say their whys? I don't mind keep talking, but we still have 3 more people to share.
I'll go, even though that's a very hard act to follow. This is Kristen. I apologize, I'm not on video. I didn't have time to download the app. But I became a coach because of Anna, I know her as Anna from high school. Everybody called her Anna. So I know her from high school as Anna. And it all started, I had my second child, and I was sitting on the couch and watching an infomercial for the 21-Day Fix. And I ordered it and had no reason to believe that it would work. And it was just an infomercial gone wrong. And it came, and I loved it. And I had seen Anna's post about Shakeology and, the 21-Day Fix and whatnot. So I reached out to her, and she gave me the information. And, I have a trust for her. And, so I signed up and really just did it for the discount when I did become a coach. And I kind of watched her transform, and she's kind of been my inspiration. And I do love my job, but it would be nice to be able to, be able to reduce my schedule, or, if need be, walk away from it. My parents are my primary caregivers for my kids while I work, and I always fear, if something happens to them, what will I do? So it would just be nice to have that security to be able to do that. And also, obviously supplemental income, you can never go wrong with that. So I guess I've had a very slow start as a coach, and it's been great. We kind of just set a goal for me to go Emerald in the next month or so. So I'm trying. You guys are all inspiration, and I'm honored to be on the call with all of you because you've all been so successful. So I'm just kind of looking, as far as mentors and, what to do and what you did that went right. So my why was originally just to get fit, turned into the discount, and, the product really worked. So I was like, well, what the heck? And, as I saw Anna do what she did, I'm like, wow, this really isn't a gimmick. You really can make a career out of this. So, I guess the sky's the limit, and we'll see where it takes me.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Anyone else? I guess we have 3 more to share. I think we lost Sarah for a second, but okay.
I guess I'll go next.
Yay, Sherry.
Okay. So, I'm kind of followed up with what she said too. My original thing, Jesse's my coach, and he hounded me till I said yes. But, that's my thing too, was I just wanted to get fit. I have 2 grown children, and I was having a hard time keeping up with them. So, just wanted to get fit and get in shape so that I could keep up with them. And then, I realized there's more to it, the financial independence that it could bring. I have a sophomore in college, a senior in high school. She's going to be going to college, next year. And then also the personal development, really have gotten into that. And I'm telling you, it's
Tell them about what you're reading. What are you reading?
You Are a Badass. I'm telling you, it's the best book I've ever listened to.
I'm obsessed with it.
It really is. So it's slow going as a coach for me. All the ladies that I'm in a group with are awesome. Katie, you're doing great. But the group that Jesse's put together, they're amazing. And I just like being in it. And my why changes probably every day, every hour. But anyways, that's me.
Yay.
That's awesome, Sherry.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, Katie, rock, paper, scissors, or Sarah, who's going to go next?
I can talk. I don't mind. I'll talk.
Okay. Sarah's louder.
Okay. My why would be myself and my family, putting my health first and just caring about, I've seen the difference now with the 21 Day Fix, and it's small progress so far, but I'm getting there. And my sister wanted to join the 21 Day Fix once I told her about it. And so she's my first customer, and I'm very motivated to help her. And hopefully that'll go on to others in my family, kind of encourage them as well. And then just to be more comfortable and more independent, and just have that extra to, give us the extra boost. I'm just excited to help people.
Nice.
That's awesome, Sarah.
Welcome.
All right.
Thank
and
you.
someone else just jumped on. Who just dialed in? I didn't see the
This
name.
is Liz. She's one of mine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
She's hiding. She's scared. I said it's a video, just so you know.
Well, Katie, why don't you go next and then bring Liz in? How about that?
I will. My why is extremely long, so I'll try to shorten it up as best as I can. I started out probably 2.5 years ago with Turbo Fire. I lost 49 pounds, never got to my 50. Shortly after that, my mom was diagnosed with liver disease. And it was end-stage liver disease. There was nothing else they could do for her. She didn't qualify for the liver transplant because her heart, which she didn't know was bad, it was too bad. So she couldn't get through one surgery without the other. Long story short, it's been a year since she was diagnosed, and she's still here with us. No big changes yet, but unfortunately she won't get any better. So she's going to be my new Shakeology customer. We've been talking about it. I think it'll help her. But, I've been running the groups. I haven't been a coach. I just been helping friends and family. And in January, after I gained that 49 pounds back that I had lost, and then 20 more pounds on top of it, in January, me and one of my friends, we decided to open up and there's a gym that people rent out close to us, and we started a workout group there. Well, I went from being the hardest one for me to do the exercise to now I'm actually leading the classes. So, and then Jesse's been on me, just, you're already being a coach. Why don't you just have more opportunities to help people? And so finally, after me telling him no about 100 times, he hit me right at the right spot. And I'm like, you know what? I'm ready to do this. So let's do it. And I have, I signed my husband up too. And all together we have 13 coaches in 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Oh my
Holy
God.
cow.
That's my next diamond right there, ladies. Get ready.
No, but the bad thing is I'm about ready to. My husband's going to hit diamond before me, I think. Which that doesn't matter to me. But everybody is just now getting started on their challenge pack. Liz just came on with me. Day before yesterday. She hasn't got her challenge pack yet, but she's gung ho and already went to the grocery store and is so ready. And it's just amazing to see people's changes and how they feel, and going from never exercising or never eating healthy to completely changing themselves around and just feeling so much cleaner and so much more alive is my why now.
That's awesome, Katie. I love it.
Rock on.
Liz, do you want to say, we're talking about like who we are, just a little introduction, and then we're saying like why we either got into coaching or what's kind of brought us in. So I know you're just new to this, but do you want to introduce yourself at all?
Hello, my name is Liz, and oh gosh, here comes my bulldog. I've gained, I've got the most weight on me that I've ever had and been feeling like crap, and I'm starting to have some health problems, and we aren't getting any younger. And Katie's my neighbor, and I had been thinking about a couple different things like cross training and stuff like that. And so, with the whole it's like more than what I was looking for. Like the cross training, that's just the working out, but with the shakes, the eating right, the containers, and just everything, I'm just ready, more than ready.
Awesome.
That's awesome,
So,
Liz.
Thank you.
Very excited for you. It's a good time for you right now. Yes. Katie's awesome.
Right.
Coach, so she'll be able to lead you in the right way.
Absolutely. All right, I'm gonna be the encore introduction. My name's Jean, and I have been a coach since the beginning of the year, but I really didn't start coaching, I would say, until about, I would say like April. I became, maybe March, maybe a little more interested. I was a slow start. I was looking for my progress. We have 10 minutes left, by the way, and then it's going to boot us, which is fine because we've got things to do. But I was a slow start, and I wanted to believe in the product because I really didn't know what I was capable of. We had just relocated from Florida back to Ohio before I kind of started this health journey, and I'm down almost 50 pounds since I left Florida, which is huge for me because I was enormous at the time. When you're not your best. Nicole got me into it, and then she just kind of paved a very slow road that I was okay with, that she was okay with, because she knew I was freaked out about everything. And then I just kind of started jumping into it, and then there was a fire lit under my butt named Jesse Miller who signed on, and he has just motivated me because I'm there's no excuse in the book. We are now making differences, not just in our bodies and in our homes and what it spills over to our families, but we're changing people's lives. Offering someone an opportunity like this and just getting them at the right point, kind of like how Katie said with Jesse talking to him, it's you're starting this huge wave that it could change anything. It could change financially. It could change your health. There's no downside to this, I feel like. And between the personal development and just having teammates like you guys all on a call, I just get so pumped up. I never can even go to sleep after these calls because I'm just a big ball of adrenaline. Really quick before I forget, everyone look at your screen and smile because I'm going to screenshot us, okay? So everyone give a big smile, okay? 1, 2, 3. Okay, thanks. But I love this. I'm trying to really wear my coach hat well. And I'm learning from all directions. So I'm just not stopping, and I can't wait to see where this is going to take me.
All right.
We have a few minutes for questions and answers. I think that's be about 7 minutes before it boots us off. So I don't know. I know Sarah jumped off. I'm not sure who else is on between the 9
I'm
of
here.
See. Okay, cool. Kristen's still on. So does anyone have any questions they want to ask? Don't everyone?
Crickets.
Well, this is Kristen. I guess I've never really like been in sales, and I know it's not necessarily sales, but like when you get rejection, like what have you guys found to be the best techniques? You know, I feel like first, like financially, like when they see the Shakeology is $130, like they're turned off. And I know there's all those materials with, you know, breaking it down and showing it's $4 a day and, you know, all the health benefits, but is there any like secret technique anybody has, you know, as far as what's worked for them other than persistence?
Yeah, there's a secret, and we can't tell you.
You could send them on as a coach, and it would be more affordable.
Yeah, no, I have thrown that out there, and I've gotten more comfortable with it. And I did tell Anna, you know, I do really think like since I first joined on and signed up as a coach, there's way more materials. The coach's questionnaire, like I feel like a lot of the questions I had at the beginning that maybe I was, not that Anna was doing anything wrong, but that I was not really like sold on it yet. Like I think you guys have done a great job to provide all those resources to make it easier to do the coaching. So, you know, I think I just kind of have to backtrack and start from square one. But I just, you know, I guess I just have to be a little bit more, I don't want to say pushy, but, you know, I kind of just leave them alone and, you know, send them a little reminder like 2 weeks later.
Yeah.
But I have all kinds of people that are like right there, like taking the bait, you know, yeah, I'm just waiting for my next check and like nothing, you know. The last 2 challenge packs I filled with randomly in the lunchroom at work, like some lady just was like, oh yeah, I'm going to sign up. She signed up, and then her neighbor signed up. I've never even met or talked to her. You know, and that's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking to change people's lives. But, you know, that kind of just, I didn't try for that and it happened. And I feel like when I'm trying, it's not working.
I can throw a quick answer in there for you, kind of help you out. So honestly, and we only got 5 more minutes, it looks like, so I'll try to make it short. So the people you're talking to, are they people that you are you close to, or are these just random people that you're using on Facebook?
Yeah, they're like Facebook friends that, you know, maybe I haven't, people that I, you know, have seen their posts and know they're like looking to lose weight, or, you know, maybe postings about fitness. Just people where I think, or I see where they were at one point and where they are now, and like maybe it would help them. You know, or working moms, who maybe, you know, they could use some financial relief, that type of thing, like kind of a targeted audience. No strangers, mostly people that I wouldn't say that I would, you know, would be in my speed dial, but people who, you know, if I saw, I'd have a conversation with.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, honestly, what you need to do is you just need to build a relationship with these people. A lot of times when they tell you it's a money situation, it really isn't a money situation. When you break it down and you break everything down before you get to the price, normally you've pretty much answered all the objections that you can get to. So if you get to the end, there's usually two issues. Either you haven't built up enough relationship and they don't trust you enough yet. And that's the first thing that they throw out there is either I don't have time or money. These are just simple objections that it's just a screen. It's just a smoke screen to get you to kind of lay off of them a little bit. And then what happens there, you just need to build up your relationship a little bit more and come back, because they will come back. They'll come back to you as long as you stay consistent. I wouldn't say persistent. I would say consistent. What I mean by that is you need to make sure that you're posting on your wall. You're showing them that you're showing up every day, that you're being an active person in your business, as well as trying to help other people. And when they see that you're really genuine and that you're really trying to help people by posting and showing, you know, the people that you are working with, show the results, then they're going to be more, you know, upfront and willing to work with you. Now, if you get to the point where it really is about money, a lot of times, you know, it just comes down to where you want to switch gears and maybe go into telling them about the opportunity that we have here, maybe to help them make
go into the lifestyle.
Yeah. So, I mean, there's several ways to do it. You just got to be real consistent about everything you do. I don't like to say persistent, but as long as you stay consistent, no matter what you do, it's really the same thing, but you're just doing it in a more subtle way. Does that make sense?
Right. Yes, no, it does. Thank you.
Yeah, definitely.
I just wanted to add one other quick thing to that is that you can also offer them the free products that we offer, the free clean eating challenge, Beachbody on Demand, and build trust that way, which
Right.
will come up when you start getting to know them and they're like, oh, I don't want to go to the gym tonight because I have to drive there and it's raining,
Right,
so
right. That's
building that
right. That's
relationship, Jesse's
right.
right on. Yeah.
Yeah, and I know we got 2 minutes left, so I'll be so basically just make sure it's like Megan said. If you're doing one free group a month, no matter what, when you first starting out, I think it's the best bet for you because it gives you something to fall back on, as well as you'll be able to build relationships a little bit faster than what you're doing right now by just trying to go out and ask people. So I would highly suggest doing a free one if it's a 5-day or if it's a 21-day or 30-day, whatever it is, to build those relationships at first. That's your best bet when you're first coming into this game.
Okay, perfect.
Okay, and I'm just going to add
Thank
really quick.
you.
I know we've got a minute left. Kristen, in the beginning, objections was the hardest thing for me. For some reason, when someone would be like, I can't afford it, I'd be like, okay, no worries, have a good day. And that's how I did because I was like, I didn't know how to say it. But I thought, like, what I found was the feel, felt, found method. So basically, it's, I felt the same exact way. Here's what I found, and this is kind of how it makes me feel. So,
Right.
Instead of just talking about, oh, it has 70 nutrients and vitamins and ashwagandha and acai, talk about what it's done for you. Kathy has such a great story. And so talk about how it has affected your life personally and be that living proof that it's just more than, $4 a day. I mean, it's just great for us.
Right.
Okay, it's going to cut off, guys, so just be careful. It's less than a minute. So,
okay.
All right.
Rachel?
I loved this call, guys. You guys freaking rock.
I want to hug you guys.
I know.
All right, guys.
All right. You guys have a good night.
Okay, talk to you guys later.
Thank you.
Bye.